Hi, this is Lori. Again, I'm going to show you how to make a flower. Today we are going to make a Fru Fru flower. That is what I'm going to call it. The Fru Fru flower. You like it? I like it. Fru Fru Fru. Neat. Okay, so how do you make the Fru Fru flower? Very easy. The first person I ever saw make the Fru Fru flower, the beginning of it, is called Pinkaboo6691 on YouTube. But I took her flower someplace else. You start with the basic scallop shape. Just punch it, cut it out on your Cameo. I really tell you, if you have a Cameo, cut it out on your Cameo. This is a scallop punch, but your Cameo will make your life much easier. And then you ink the edges with whatever ink you want, so long as it's color fast, it doesn't matter. I used Ranger ink, the Archive. You put it down in your whatever you're going to spray it in, and I spray mine in this lid. Cover it up so you don't get everything else wet, and douse it. Then knock the water off and roll it over a couple times. It doesn't matter. I stack them when I do a whole bunch, and I just do them that way. It doesn't matter how you do it. Get your flour wet, and then wad it up. She says a spitball. Pinkaboo, she says a spitball. So, here's my little pile of spitballs. Now, I'm telling you, for time, I made them up. They don't take very much time at all. And so you're going to open them up. When you put these together, I sew them because I use linen paper. I use die cuts with a view. They're textured paper. It's a linen type paper. So it sews very, very easily. And just open these up, but don't press them flat or anything. Just gently open them up. Because at this point they are kind of delicate. Not so much if you use good cardstock, because I like die cuts with a view. They're textured cardstock, not they're smooth so much, but I like their textured. And nothing against their smooth. They have good smooth cardstock. But I have my favorite cardstocks, and that's not one of them. Just keep opening. You need 8 of these. 8 of these. And these ones are 2 inches across. So, we have almost all of them open. And then I'm going to show you something I don't think a lot of people know, because you wouldn't be paying $2.50, $3 for the Fru Fru crap if you knew. See this? The Fru Fru crap. This is made by Lion. And you buy this whole thing for $1.99 compared to the little thing you buy for $1.99 or $2. And this comes in all sorts of colors. And you use so little of it, those ones will last me my lifetime. So you take these and kind of just straighten them up, but it's they don't have to be perfect lined up. Take whatever you punch holes on, and whatever you punch holes with, and poke a hole down the middle. Now, I'm going to use a brad today, but usually when I make these flowers, I sew it. It's very easy to punch 2 holes and sew it similar to like you do a button. But, because I don't want to do that today, because we'd be here for hours, I will just use this brad. You make the hole. Then you poke the brad, and this is a small brad. Poke the brad in the middle, like you poke a brad in anything. Turn it around, It's a lot of layers. And find where the brad will come out at and kind of work it through. Now, if it doesn't work out for you quite this easy, feel free to take the layers apart and, you know, find where the holes are and just lace them on. These brads are pointy little things. And a needle and thread is much easier, I'm telling you. Okay, so we have our brad in. Get rid of that because it's too dark. Cut yourself a piece off. Doesn't have to be, this is too long for one flower, but cut you a piece off. Put your pointer thing away before you stab yourself. And get out your scissors that cut good at the tip. And these are my scissors that cut good at the tip. And we're going to start at the bottom. But you do have to work kind of fast on these, because once they dry, they don't crunch like they should. Scrunch, not crunch. So, there's no glue involved. You do not need glue. You're not going to be tossing these flowers around like a football. They will work just fine without gluing everything down. So, there. And I'm going to show you exactly what it looks like. You want to just pull them slightly over. See? That's it. Just kind of cross them. Then just do every other one. So this would be the third one from the bottom. We're going to do it again. And I promise, these go very, very fast, and they look very, very cool when they're done. And they're a little messy because, you know, all your stuff falls off the little frou-frou thing. Then count 1, 2, we're going backwards. Count 1, 2, and then the third one. And they're already starting to dry up a little bit, so you really have to hurry if you're going to want them to crunch up good. There you go. Pull it tight again. Cut. And then one more is all we have left to do, and that is the top layer. So you're only going to skip one this time. And go ahead and scrunch it up, and then wrap this around it, and it will be fine. And then cut. Okay, so we're done. Pull them to the side so they kind of tighten up. That's it. Scrunch, then scrunch, and keep scrunching so you've got all the layers into this wad. There's no rhyme, there's no reason, there's nothing. Just do it. And because the die cuts with a view is kind of linen-y, like a material, it really does scrunch up pretty good. Almost lost it. Two more. One more. We are scrunched. And if you find at this point that they're not scrunched so well, you can dampen the edges a little bit more if they've dried up. They're not going to hurt anything. So just keep scrunching it up until you get it, you know, tight, okay? And you really want to try to get your little flat bottom so you can put your little circle on it. Just go ahead and do your edges on this little circle. Give it a little extra love. And then I'm going to use a tiny little dab of hot glue. Ooh, you see it smoking? Oh, my glue is hot. And then put your flour down there. Well, it's still all scrunched up. Okay, now we're going to open it. Gently pull your petals back, because as it dries, they will dry however you have them. And it will hold your frou-frou stuff in there. So do not hesitate to open it up as much or as little as you want. And you want to open it up a little bit so your frou-frou has enough to be frou-frou and not scrunched up, but not too much. Okay, there is our Fru Fru flower. And granted, they're not the quickest flowers I make. They're kind of pretty though. Let me see if I can get more light so you can actually see the... Isn't that pretty? And if you have like this one has this big thing in it you don't like that it sticks off that far, just give it a haircut. And there you go. You have a Fru Fru flower. It's very pretty. Thank you for watching my Fru Fru video. And remember, do not get these in the craft aisle. You really want to go look in the yarn section. And you will find all sorts of Fru Fru yarn. You'll see teal, pink, blue, whatever colors you want, they got. And yes, mine are kind of old. Mine come from my crochet days. But just the same, it's basically the same stuff. And honest, if you want a little bit of my Fru Fru yarn, like you just want to make a few flowers, just ask me. I'd be happy to send you a yard or two of it and just pay the shipping, and you can have the yarn. Because that's going to last me like more than my lifetime. Bye. See you guys later. Thank you for watching, and have a nice Sunday, and may your Monday be wonderful, and your Tuesday, your Wednesday, your Thursday, and your everything fly by till Friday. See you later. Bye.